The hidden flaw in this setup isn't some grand conspiracy, it's the way these commitments compound into a system that prioritizes consumption over accumulation. We often overlook how debt isn't just borrowing money, it's borrowing from your future self at a premium. Take that car loan, for instance. Alex borrowed $25,000 at 5% interest over 5 years. The monthly $400 seems manageable, but simple math reveals the real picture. Over the term, Alex pays back about $2,500, meaning $3,500 vanishes into interest alone. That's equivalent to working an extra month or two each year just to cover the bank's cut. Now, layer on the credit card at 20% APR. If Alex only pays the minimum on that $8,000 balance, it could take over a decade to clear, with interest ballooning the total repaid to nearly $15,000. In euros, for someone in Berlin earning similarly, it's the same trap. A $400 car EMI on a $20,000 loan at 4% adds $2,000 in unnecessary costs. Psychologically, this happens because our brains are wired for immediate rewards in a world that bombards us with signals of success. That new car or upgraded apartment isn't just practical, it's a subtle nod to keeping up with peers, a way to signal stability in an unstable job market. Consumer culture amplifies this. Ads frame debt as empowerment, and social media shows curated highlights of lives we assume are debt-free. It's not malice. It's human nature to anchor our spending to what feels normal around us, even if it means deferring real freedom. If ignored, the long-term toll is straightforward. Project Alex's path forward. At this rate, savings might top out at $6,000 a year, assuming no emergencies. Invested conservatively at 7% annual return, that could grow to around $300,000 by age 65. Not nothing, but far from the million or so needed for a comfortable retirement in today's economy, especially with inflation eroding purchasing power. Meanwhile, the stress of juggling payments chips away at mental bandwidth, making it harder to negotiate raises or switch to better opportunities. But let's shift how we view this. Financially astute people don't chase shortcuts. They reframe their choices around ownership rather than obligation. They might drive a paid-off older car, freeing up that $400 to compound in an index fund instead. Or they cap housing at 25% of take-home pay, even if it means a smaller place, because they calculate the opportunity cost. That extra $500 in rent could be $100,000 more in investments over 20 years at modest growth. It's about seeing money as a tool for autonomy, not status, questioning each expense not out of deprivation, but curiosity about its true return. In the end, recognizing these patterns doesn't demand radical change overnight. It's about gaining clarity on why freedom feels elusive. If this resonates, consider subscribing for more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching.